Of course, Nguyen Ngung understood what it meant, and her hand dancing, in her heart, her face furrowed her eyebrows. Is it only twice? The words of the system are deep. Master, he himself says maybe. Go away. Nguyen Ngung put his hands on. The steering wheel could not help laughing. Today's good mood, go home to eat. Back outside the whole day, Nguyen Ngung was very tired. Moreover, today the refrigerator was twice as refreshed, so she decided to reward herself a delicious meal. Rice. No need. Nguyen Ngung took pale shrimp, propellers, duck bones, chicken feet, potatoes, dried beans, wood ears and soybeans from the space, fragrant crab, cuttlefish. Nguyen Ngung felt not rich enough. She took durian, grapes, watermelon, cherry and banana pepper, displayed a whole table. How can summer lack cream in summer? She had never tried Mao radio, so she tried a sip, feeling extremely refreshing. Of course, it is indispensable for sweet milk tea. For 3 days, there was no meal to come out. The corner of Nguyen Ngung's mouth curved up. She did not even read the original novel and opened the TV, looking for a most famous supervisory program until she was full of an hour. She stopped, comfortable lying on the sofa to rest. Peaceful. Half an hour later, it came to 12 o'clock at night. Nguyen Ngung entered the battle state again, quickly stood up from the sofa, opened the refrigerator in the space. The system says today's refresh speed will double. Nguyen Ngung wants to know how the process is. Thinking for a while, she took a bottle of cold water in the first compartment of the refrigerator. Unexpectedly, her hand just touched the bottle of water. Her left hand suddenly more than a bottle. Oh? Nguyen Ngung took out 1 kilogram of beef and turned into 2 kilograms. Taking out 2.5 kilograms of pork, the hands were heavy, almost slipped. 1 day can refresh the 5 kilograms of meat. In other words, in a month can produce 150 kilograms of meat. 3 months is 500 kilograms. Moreover, there are many other fruits and vegetables. Even mineral water, 1 day can renew 52 bottles, certainly drinking. The smile on Nguyen Ngung's face was even more bright. His hands hastily cleaned up all the items in the refrigerator, then quickly stored in the storage space. 1,140 cubic meters. This a little bit added only a few drops of water. After that, she opened the phone. The phone updates the delivery schedule. There will be delivery tomorrow. Outside, there were many things to do. Nguyen Ngung could not stay in the warehouse to receive the goods. So yesterday, she posted a notice of recruitment of seasonal recruitments on the recruitment forum. A day, salary is 200 yuan. Working time is 6 days. Just help her look after and receive goods during the day. The salary will be paid by day. Now is the time to check the results, not knowing if anyone accepts the job. Nguyen Ngung opened the app to post recruitment notice. Unexpectedly, the phone resounded. Ting, ting, ting. Continuously, there were many messages sent to her personal mailbox, making her almost drop the phone. This job attracts people. It's just a part-time job. Nguyen Ngung clicked to understand the reason. It turned out to be a summer vacation. Many new graduates have not found a job, or they want to work in the summer to make money. So many young people want to receive this job. Choosing to go back and forth for a while, Nguyen Ngung chose a pretty strong guy among the photos sent, then sent the message to him. It was not that she was afraid of the unfortunate warehouse, but because of the material she bought. There were a few very heavy items until then afraid that the young people could move. The opponent responded very quickly, promising he would go to work in the daytime. The next day, at 9 o'clock, Nguyen Ngung arrived at the warehouse, opened the door for him. This boy was really muscular, dark skin, looking over. He could endure miserable. The two of them did not exchange too much. Nguyen Ngung only said a few goods set by the company. In the evening, the company would arrange people here to get the goods. Will let him melt at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, daily. After arranging the story in the warehouse, Nguyen Ngung did not go to buy gasoline anymore. mostly afraid of going to the gas station, often will make others recognize himself. Today, her top mission is to buy coal. In the final stage of natural disasters, the source of natural gas in the cities is cut off. Want to survive, must find a source of fire, indoor tables and chairs, trees in residential areas, forests in the suburbs, and even books in the library are also burned. Now the volume of energy storage, of course, must store as much as possible. Out of the city to the countryside, Nguyen Ngung found a coal factory. When entering, Nguyen Ngung saw everything ruined, perhaps because in recent years, to protect the environment, the coal factories like this have struggled to survive. The summer is a low season, sluggish business. The whole factory is like a house with 4 wobbly walls. The boss is also not in the form of capital, he and 2 other workers standing next to the mold and joking, both full of black dust, especially the sweat places flowing through his face, scrubbing the soot on the face of streaks like river. Seeing Nguyen Ngung come in, he paused his work in his hand and went to ask, "Girl, buy coal." Nguyen Ngung nodded. "How many tons of coal like this?" The boss saw that she was a young girl and thought that because her parents said, "A ton of about 800 tablets. How much do you want to buy?" "About 200 tablets. Nguyen Ngung started calculating. The coldest period certainly needed a lot of fire, but can use other sources of energy. Normally, even if every day is burning coal, 4 tablets a day, store 2 mutations. Tons will be able to use for 10 years. Nguyen Ngung said, "I need about 20 tons, boss, the lowest price you can offer." The boss was surprised. "You need to use so much?" Just selling the goods, Nguyen Ngung used it to do what he did not care. The boss could not hide the surprise on his face, pensive for a moment, and then said, "Our coal is an environmentally friendly. Honeycomb, long burning time, normally the price of 1-2 tablets. Really cannot lower the price lower, so go. I calculate you 900 wen a ton." Nguyen Ngung, 850. The boss made it very difficult. "Hey, I really can't sell. You also know how much coal price on the market is now. Labor is rare. My business is not easy." Nguyen Ngung found him really hard. So taking the lucky price 880, "Higher, my boss will not agree." "Yes, do you know where the surrounding the smoke, free coal is?" The owner was overjoyed, finally doing a big job, considering how much money he could make. "Smokeless coal? From where we go out to turn right and then go about a kilometer with a smokeless coal cellar?" Nguyen Ngung asked, "Is there a wood business? I want to buy some scrap." The boss introduced again for a while. Nguyen Ngung recorded each one. Finally, the 2 appointments every 3 days will deliver once. How much will pay? After that, Nguyen Ngung found the Universal Labour Workshop selling smokeless coal because it was only used in the cold season. Moreover, the price was up to 3,100 yuan per ton, so she only bought 5 tons. It is also 5,000 kilograms. In fact, this factory also sells the type of stove, also known as the cooking stove, burning charcoal, firewood, and the chimney. The kitchen is mainly made of stainless steel. The top has a toughened glass table with a diameter of 1 meter. Can cook rice water. Next to the stove, there is a small oven which can be used to bake sweet potatoes in the winter. After burning, a stove can boil 20 water heaters. This is the cold weapon. Nguyen Ngung did not know if she could install it at that time, but reflected that at that time, maybe her father would come, so there was no problem, but still have to prepare for precautions. After the time and delivery time, Nguyen Ngung sought 2 more wood processing plants and bought all their scrap, the volume of about 6-7 tons, a total of more than 2,000 yuan. More than 30 tons of fuel can be enough for their home to use for a long time. Because she had to reset the fireplace, Nguyen Ngung found herself needing to buy some construction materials just when she was in the outskirts. She could buy more mud, concrete, electric wires, pipes, waterproof paints, waterproofing glue, and a few other things. On the way, there were many metal shops. Nguyen Ngung went to buy electric saws, published flags, scrub, drilling machines, inflatable pumps. Also buy more lock, chains. In addition, she also found a small factory to grow mushrooms. Now still, what to wait? In Nguyen, Ngung's refrigerator still did not have this, so she quickly bought it. It is very common to know that in the end of the mushroom apocalypse, they do not need earth. Even without sunlight, short growth time can harvest fastest after 20 days, so it has become one of the extremely popular foods. Buying a bag of mushrooms, Nguyen Ngung Hoc, known 10, discovered that she could store mushrooms, although she did not know how to plant it. But her mother would have this hobby. Moreover, she could increase a part of her guarantee. She also bought 2 more farming machines. After searching for a seed store on the map, Nguyen Ngung went there and bought 5 large pockets containing different types of vegetable seeds, such as lettuce, coriander, chrysanthemum, and sweet potato straps. The seeds of today are miraculous. Many seeds after producing fruits will no longer create seeds. Every year to buy new seeds to plant. Perhaps when the end of the world will be difficult to buy these items. So Nguyen Ngung listed a few more types to buy and buy a little bit. If you have purchased seeds, you must buy more different types of fertilizer. At this time, Nguyen Ngung suddenly thought, Tu Lin, can my space raise pigs? The system sadly answered, Kai owner, don't call me Tu Lin. Nguyen Ngung asked, why? Aren't your code first? System, can I call you Tu Lin? Your name also has the word stop. Nguyen Ngung seriously answered, I am okay, but if you don't like it, then I will not call you Tu Lin later. First, you can answer my question, can raise pigs? The system answered, all creatures once entering her space will fall into a state of frozen living animals, go in only the path of death. So this one is considered a living thing. It will not be used after being removed, right? System, they have a hibernation period, can germinate. Nguyen Ngung, rest assured, about the breeding part is just to think more about more roads. Not being able to raise is a bit unfortunate, but it does not cause much loss. 5 more hours, Nguyen Ngung ran to the warehouse, paying the salary for the handsome boy before he melted. Today, the material is delivered not too much, about 40 boxes. The beautiful boys of the paper boxes neatly. The main package is 2 diesel oil generators. First, Nguyen Ngung put the generator into the space, then started opening each box. This time, Nguyen Ngung had a headache. There are many things that need to be prepared. Nguyen Ngung decided to divide into each type. Otherwise, no matter whatever he finds, it will be difficult. Her space is not only rectangular or square, but can be based on her requirements, but the freedom to adjust high and low, wide, just do, not exceed the total volume. First danger, stop dividing the space for plants, medicines, instruments, clothes, fuel areas, and miscellaneous objects. The fuel area is the largest reserve space. Anyway, more than 30 tons of goods must be reserved. The tool area is relatively small, later need to expand. The food area is divided into ripe foods and raw foods. In raw foods, again divided into the main food area and melon vegetable area, fruit and meat area. The area dedicated to these areas is not small because now the refreshing speed has been raised twice, so it is very fast it will fill this place. With a simple and clear division, 40 boxes are arranged quickly. In the next 2 days, Nguyen Ngung was busy buying crude oil and mazout oil, then went to the warehouse to unload. Every day tired to exhausted, the quality of sleep was not good. The day of the Sun typhoon exploded even closer, and the last 4 days. That evening, Nguyen Ngung prepared enough cash, put the mask out of the house. Tonight, Nguyen Ngung left home because there was an important thing to do. These days, she often goes in and out of the gas station, meets a man who comes close to her day, asking if she wants to buy mazout oil. Nguyen Ngung also thought that he was facing the law enforcement force, so he shook his head in fear. What is mazout oil? No, I just want to pour gasoline. The other man displayed a deep and difficult expression. Don't be so stressed out. I'm just a business person. Arbitrarily talk to you. If you don't believe it, I can join our group of drivers. There are many people who know me like Nguyen Ngung, half-hearted. She knew that there would be a smugglers, but unexpectedly, they came to find her. Mr. Lee took out his cell phone. You join my group. We guarantee to offer the lowest price. No one is old to bully children. Nguyen Ngung hesitated for a while, finally remained the phone, then asked, how much does the mazout oil cost? Mr. Lee used a mobile phone to send a number into the group. How is it much cheaper at the gas station? Nguyen Ngung asked, if you use tons to calculate how much? Use tons to calculate. Mr. Lai did not expect himself to find a big customer. So, there will definitely be incentives. How many tons you need? I will try my best to earn the lowest price for you. Nguyen Gung wanted to buy a little more, but in her hand, there was too much money. First, every 10 tons, if I will be high quality, I will tell the boss to find you to buy goods later. A ton of mazout oil can distribute about 5,000 kilobu. Every day, a family uses electricity only more than 100 kilobis of electricity. This figure is not very accurate in the end of the world, but 10 tons can generate 50,000 kilobis of electricity. Combined with solar electromagnetic, can be used for a long time. As for the gasoline, these days she has been able to store quite a lot of gasoline. It is important that when the end of the world will not, every day will drive on the road. Temporarily, the demand for gasoline is not large, does not need to buy too much. That's right, I still want to buy about 3 tons of gasoline, Nguyen Ngung added. After negotiating the price, the 2 appointments 3 hours tomorrow morning will trade in the outskirts without people. Anyway, it was the first time this kind of thing. In Nguyen Ngong's heart was a bit worried. She separated the space into an area for weapons. She gave the pepper spray, the anti-perverted spray, the electric baton. There was also a knife and convenient things that could be used at any time. 12 o'clock, Nguyen Ngung departed early, drove to a nearby place, parked in the blank, and walked to the appointment location on the number 11. Wait an hour. It's not strange. About 2 hours. 50 minutes Lai and 3 other middle-aged men drove trucks. Nguyen Ngung saw no ambush. She rushed away, took the car out of the space, then pretended to come. Oil was closed in the barrel. Nguyen Ngung told them to unload. Mr. Lee asked curiously, where are the girls and cargo cars of the girls? Nguyen Ngung said, my boss will come quickly, but you don't need to wait. The boss does not want to appear. Those who have money are careful. Lai Tam Tung said 2 hours. Now we help you unload the goods. You are not almost alive. Nguyen Ngung, it's okay. What could I happen? Very quickly, the 4 of them unloaded the goods for Nguyen Ngung to check. Nguyen Ngung randomly checked a few barrels, then pretended to take the money in the car down, but